It's been less than 2 weeks since we officially launched, and today Josh and I go through the comments that we've been getting. I think one thing that surprised me is just the sheer volume of comments. I kind of thought it would be like 50-50 of like people saying like, yeah, keep going, and then like maybe like a few really nasty comments. But I'd say what, like 95% really mean comments. Yeah, which I think I've gotten a little bit of thicker skin since we started doing this. Like before, I think it would really affect me, but now like whenever I read it, I can't help but laugh. Like some of them are just so stupid, especially since I think in my head I can separate that. Okay, they're attacking because they don't like the argument behind it. So then they go after your character, or they just go after whatever. So that's not something to be shaken about. That's just something that really shows their intention behind the comment. But in this video, Josh and I go through some of our favorite ones that I said. Either they're really mean and we find them really funny, or it was one or two that we went through that we thought were actually good points. And I think we should make videos on those individual ones at some point. But in the meantime, if you want your comment featured in a video, then leave a really mean comment in this video, preferably about my co-host, Josh.
So yeah, this is like a 1.5 week review of the.
Yeah,
I don't think the channel's
week and a half in.
How do you think it's gone?
People are really mean.
Yeah. You see what that guy said about you being a pastor with your earrings?
Yeah. Let me find that one.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
So in this video, this guy said, a pastor wearing a Charlie Kirk shirt, that's peak hypocrisy. I hope you realize you are a bad person. And then this guy responded, this guy has no right calling himself a pastor with his silly long hair and earrings. But isn't that your account, Josh?
Is it?
I think so. Do Josh, right?
That is my username. That's crazy. Did I get cloned? Did somebody hack me?
Must have hacked you.
Yeah, I wouldn't make fun of your gay ass haircut.
Wait a minute. Cancel him. Cancel him.
Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said the S word.
That was so rude.
This is like a kid-friendly channel, and I just said the A word. The Bible says that word, though. The Bible says that word, so it's okay that I can say that word. You got another one, or should I go to Facebook? Because we got 2 comments.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
We got 2 comments on Facebook in this first week and a half.
What'd they say?
The first one is from. Should I say their username? Because it's not like their username. It's like their actual government.
Right. So, yeah, because
and like their profile picture. So maybe when I put this on screen, I won't put him and his lady, because that just doesn't feel right.
I were you, I wouldn't say his name.
All right, don't say. Should I give him like a nickname? Like
we'll call him
like.
I like that.
This is under the should Christians legislate their morality, the video that I made. And this user comments, I don't think legislating morals is wrong, but legislating beliefs is wrong. The Father gave us free will for a reason. Elijah, respond to that. Go, come on, what do you got?
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and saying that maybe he's saying we don't legislate opinions, we legislate morality. He were to really weird.
But he said believes. He didn't even say beliefs.
He did it.
Yeah, believes. He's probably on our side too, so I shouldn't make fun of him.
I know, but if you misspell anything, that means that you're.
It is kind of cringe, yeah. Also, Father gave us free will, as if like, well, we have free will, so I can do evil stuff now. So you can't tell me not to do evil stuff. I have free will. Like that's so low tier.
Yeah, I would like to give a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. I would like to say it was just probably poorly worded.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So under your consciousness and personhood video comments, organ harvesting is a big business. Don't be an organ donor on your license if there is no one to watch out for you. And then she does a space period.
Space period, okay.
Yeah.
See, that would almost be a good point if we even remotely talked about that subject at all.
And she also might be on our side, so I feel bad making fun of her. But yeah, it's almost like Boomer Book is full of boomers, and like posting on it, it's probably not, like it's worth the time, but also there's just gonna be a lot of old people like yelling into nothingness, right? Like it's strange to me.
This was on Her Body, Her Choice. I don't know, this one had me shaking a little bit. If men decided to lose the ability to go up after donating at 18, almost all rope and abortion would go away, but men would never take one for the team.
Am I having a stroke?
I don't know what they said. Read it.
Oh, the pride flake too.
Yeah.
That's so much better. I don't like their comment.
Don't do it.
If men didn't lose the ability to go up after donating at 18, almost all rope and abortion would go away. All right, I'm going to help her out. If men decided to lose the ability to go up after donating at 18, all rape and abortion would go away?
Yeah, I think the rope is like keyword for rape, but even if you give like that one,
So what does it mean to lose all ability to go up?
after donating.
I don't. There's one reply.
Can you explain that?
Yeah, Autumn, please help us here. Because what are you talking about?
I don't
Chris?
think we're the only one that's confused by that. I like this one. They are unborn, so they have no morality. They don't have thoughts. They don't have free will.
That's another free will mentioned. We
Yeah.
gotta get a chalkboard and just every time free will mentioned.
Right, which I thought was funny because what about being in the womb doesn't give them free will?
Yeah, and also if you're an atheist, do you believe in free will?
That's crazy.
That's a weird. Yeah.
Yeah. This one I thought was just really stupid. That would be mean though.
It's not nice.
It's not nice.
Yeah.
It's not nice. America is about freedom. You can almost guess where this is going, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're allowed to be upset that people are doing things, and you're allowed to use your voice and protest outside of abortion clinics and protest online. But what you are not allowed to do is restrict others' personal freedoms. And I feel the same way about the Second Amendment that they threw that in.
Yeah, just throwing it out
Yeah.
there. I don't like guns, by the way.
As do most liberals. I disagree. We want a free country, not a free for you country.
Yeah, I guess they did change my mind a little bit.
How dare they force their morality on me?
So under our "Can you be pro-life?" this is under the YouTube comment section. We got a comment that reads, and it's kind of long, so bear with me here. What about Depot? Maybe you should read this one.
What about the Depot Provera shot?
Yeah, what? I don't even know what that is.
I think I've heard about it. Let me see.
Okay, what about the Depot Provera shot? That one has an increased risk of tubal pregnancies. As far as birth control conversation in general, I don't love IUDs or Plan B for this reasons listed, and I'd wish they'd be studied more and potentially done away with. However, I'd rather see women actively prevent pregnancy with birth control pill rather than terminate a viable pregnancy. Would I like it if humanity overall valued life more? Of course, but sometimes we have to get realistic with our goals. We're struggling to get people to agree with the bare minimum morals already.
I looked it up. It's basically a birth control shot.
Okay.
And I think the thing that often people say is that like birth control is fine because what do they say that like prevents
Yeah,
people from getting
it will
pregnant?
prevent pregnancy from happening.
Except for our stance is that it silently adds to the abortion numbers.
Yeah.
So like if it works correctly, that's correct,
Yeah.
right? That statement is
Yep.
correct, then it would like prevent pregnancy. Except for since it can affect implantation, there's a good argument to say that it can silently add to the abortion numbers, especially
Yep.
since it can't be measured.
And her entire comment gives a pretty pro-life stance where it's like, well, I don't love IUDs or Plan B, but we have to be realistic about this stuff, right? So I would assume that she is on our side. I'm just not sure. I've never heard of. I couldn't even read it, right? I edited
Right.
that out, but I couldn't even read the shot. You had to read it to me, like. I was
In this video, I kind of went over that forcing your morality is wrong. That's what they say. Forcing your morality is wrong. That's why we can't ban abortion.
Yep.
However, that's forcing your morality on the unborn.
Yes.
So very like, I didn't mention religion. Obviously, like we're Christians, so it's like that's where it's rooted in. But that's just strictly like a secular argument. Like let's apply your logic to your logic here.
Yeah.
This person says no because the unborn are not conscious and do not know what it means to live. Tell me, do you have memories from the womb? Your stance is purely religious. Science completely disagrees with you, and it says it plain and clear in the Constitution that the government is not allowed to make laws rooted in religion.
That's not remotely true.
That's not remotely true at all. But I thought it was really funny. Do you have memories from the womb? I don't have memories from when I was 16. I don't remember
That
some
might
things
be
that
a
happened
medical-
last week.
You don't remember when you were 16?
No, I mean like every moment.
Oh, okay. I was going
Like
to say that
every
actually
moment?
you might need to get that.
No, but even like, do you have memories from the womb? Okay, let's even back that.
Well,
I don't think I
infant,
have.
right?
Yeah, like
Newborn.
one,
What's your
two.
What was the first? We talked about this. This is off video, but we talked about this in my family. What's the first like solid memory? How old are you when you're like, I remember this thing happening?
Probably like 5.
What, do you mind sharing what it was? Like how vivid of a memory it was?
So
It's
I
not like you
honestly
getting
don't
beat by your
know.
dad.
Like it wasn't that like clear, but I remember I went on like an airplane ride and then I went to like the fair.
Okay.
And I just remember coming home and my sister was still like really little. But
Right.
I have no recollection of like
Just
what
fragments.
time.
Okay. So I have fragments like that, but the first like actual memory I have, I think I was 9 or 10. Like I was pretty old before like actual like sentience. Like I was like,
Yeah.
wait a second, what? I'm a person. So like yeah, that again, that argument is so bizarre to me because it's like yeah, you can kill most 5-year-olds because people don't remember their memories at 5.
Also like in this argument it almost like silently justified like killing people with dementia.
Right.
Because they
Yeah.
don't have memories. And
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
where
Yeah,
value
they're
comes
they're
from.
losing their yeah. Under that same forcing your morality video on YouTube, you got
people are
a
going-
monster comment. You
Wow.
want me to try this one, or do you want to do it?
You do it. I'm a stutter.
Okay, I can't read, so
Right, homeschooler.
this comment comes from my fave number is 8, and they say, okay, so I just want to make sure I have this right. You, a man who has never and will never carry a child, expect women to go through excruciating pain, risk of possible permanent disorders, or die without them even having a choice because they were, it's a 4-letter word and they started out, so I don't know what that could be.
Okay.
Because they were blank. And your reasoning is because you think it is forcing your morality on the baby, who, by the way, cannot feel pain until 6 months of pregnancy and aren't even conscious until their 5th. Not to mention, a lot of mothers can't afford to have child because, surprise, surprise, most of the women wanting to have an abortion are not physically, financially, or emotionally ready, which means instead of she does which like the people we burn, right? Like what do we do?
burn?
Yeah. You're not on board? Okay. All right. Whatever. Which please. Which means instead of aborting, you are choosing to let the baby starve or be homeless after it has gained pain receptors and consciousness. Do you effing hear yourself?
Whoa!
Yeah.
They said the F word?
They said the F
the F
word.
word.
They didn't say it up here, but they said it down here. It's very strange.
Cowardice, I would say, probably.
wouldn't
They
say that,
assumed I was a male.
Are you not? Or are you just saying that it was wrong for them to assume?
It was wrong for them to assume.
Okay.
I'd rather say that's probably like inconsistent, is it? Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Because I was going to
wow.
say, your arguments are good for a lady. So.
oh my gosh. No, but look at several of them. All of them like say that if this person does not have this, then we can kill them, which
Yep.
means unconscious people we can kill. What was the other one? If they can't feel pain. We just did a video on this. So
Yep.
if you can kill them and it be painless, then that would still be immoral. So pain doesn't play a big part there.
Then you got the poor, right?
Yeah, kill the poor, right?
Yep.
Homeless people. Why do we feed them when we can just kill them, right?
Yeah. Turn them into food is what we should do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's just efficiency. Yeah.
Also, do you hear yourself?
Do I hear myself?
When you go through the process of recording a video and then editing it and then posting it and then liking it with your own like private account so that you like generate likes.
Right, like bot counting, yeah.
Do you hear yourself?
I edit on mute.
Oh, I should try that because I hate my voice. So that's not a bad idea. What?
Okay, well, look at this one under debate ground. Her body, her choice, lil bro.
Who would have said that?
Josh, this is YouTube.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Do you want to pick a side, man?
I don't.
Also, I don't know if this one just towards me. I think we talked about this, but so a pro-forced birther wants to debate with someone who believes in woman's personhood, and I don't know if that's supposed to be me,
Yeah.
or the other person.
No, I think I take that as this person who's screaming is the crazy one, and then this
think
other
so.
commenter's like, let's get away from crazy person screaming. But that I Want to Debate Your Pastor went well on YouTube as well, the short.
Did it?
Right, and you got a number of comments. This person asked if Jesus is pro-choice. Not sure where that came from, but sure. Jackson responds with, no, Jesus does not condone the murder of innocent, helpless babies. And then we have some, again, it was quite a few comments back and forth. I don't care to read all of them, right? This one person asks if, where is your location? That was pretty funny. That we want to debate your pastor, but we didn't like explicitly say Southern Minnesota.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of.
Well, I think I opened it up to Zoom, but yeah, we should probably. I read that one, so I got a notification that somebody commented, and I just saw that says where's your location, and I forgot it was on that video. I got a little scared for
your
a second.
knees start shaking a little
Yeah,
bit.
like, oh my gosh! It's waiting for them just to say my location.
Yeah, that would be more. That would be more concerning. Is this? Hey, you live at.
I thought this one was crazy. Sir, disrespectfully, you're a man. Your opinion is not relevant when it comes to women's health care. Go get a vasectomy if it bothers you.
Have you gotten your vasectomy yet?
No, because
Does it bother you?
Can you rape someone as long as you had a vasectomy?
I mean, can you? Or are you asking? Do you have the ability? To
No.
Because that, yeah. So your debate. I want to debate your pastor. Net guy 888 comments, hey man, truth be told, this problem is so unbelievably widespread. You have no idea. It's crazy to me how many priests, pastors, and sometimes even Orthodox priests are pro-choice. Even the ones that are otherwise pretty conservative or right-wing, which is upsetting if that's true. I wouldn't think the Orthodox, I would feel like the Orthodox are pretty standard, not pro-abortion, but I guess, because I could see Catholics for sure aren't, because if they're like their church is so strong, if you I think you are made anathema. I think they can kick you out of the Catholic Church if you've had an abortion. I'm pretty sure they like restrict your rights to the Eucharist if you have had an abortion. So I would be shocked if the Orthodox were a little bit more chill.
This one under my consciousness equal personhood ? I still can't tell like what side she's on. Lowly Worm said, people who think this way aren't vegan, and that is why they are fundamentally wrong.
I think that's a friend, because there's a lot of like pro-choicers that make really stupid opinions, and it's like, no, she might be an op actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
should DM her right now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the majority of the comments on YouTube and the 2 on Facebook. We didn't get any comments on Instagram. We had a decent amount of views on a couple videos, but no actual comments. So if you're watching this on Instagram, that's impossible because this is a long form video.
Literally impossible.
But if you are, comment. Or go to our Instagram right now and comment.
Yeah.
Tell us how much you like the plant.
It's a good plant.
Yeah, it is.
I will not take plant slander.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't think of it.
If you won't comment, Josh will go on his account and comment. That seems to be his little shtick. This one on does level of dependency equal value of life. Somebody said, brother, I don't care. I'd still get the abortion.
Good one. I like that. That's good stuff.
I did respond to this. It gets much worse. I asked, if you feel comfortable sharing, how did you get to that conclusion? This guy says, same thing as pulling the plug on a brain dead patient. No living nervous system, no brain, no person. I just asked, is consciousness what makes someone a human? Why? Are you ready for this, Josh? Here's a slam dunk.
I'm locked in.
Slam dunk. Yes, because I said so.
Okay.
Yep. I thought that was good.
That's some good stuff.
I did respond with a very confused face, and he said, literally, what's not clicking?
Yeah, what is not clicking?
I don't know.
I
I asked, I said, because I said so is a really bad argument. Can you make a case that isn't arbitrary? He says, yeah, for sure. It's that way because I said so. And I think in that, I genuinely can't tell if he thinks he's making like a case there or if he's trying to.
It's got to be troll. It's got to be troll. There's no way
but
that's
some
a real.
people who think that way.
That's the thing is I am not responding to comments. Like you'll see the difference between Elijah's videos and mine because he will be responding to a lot of these comments. I don't know in the future, but you have been. I haven't been because these people are so stupid. It's not worth my time to like. There's a. Should we legislate our morality, right? Like that video that I made. Jordy commented, yep, exactly this. There are people who have morals that line up with me dying in a camp. they'd fully support it. There's also people with morals that line up with completely eradicating homelessness. And like, I would love to tell him that both of those things go together if we put all the homeless into camps and kill them. So we could get rid of, like, those morals are not exclusive different camps, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think I should comment that. So I'm choosing to not reply to a lot of these Which side, are you on the side that we should take the homeless and put them in camps and eradicate them?
Only sometimes, right?
only when they're in your way and you're trying to get to work?
No, because I said so.
Oh, okay. All right. One of my favorite things in the comment section is when like people begin like going back and forth with each other, right? I made the video about God's judgment on us, electing evil leaders to kind of lord over us as judgment for what we've done. And Purple Shadows responds with, if God appoints corrupt leaders, then God is not worth following either. And user 34165, there's a lot of numbers.
Catchy name, yeah.
They go on this big, long, like, you're misreading Romans 13. And it's like, it's so nice to know that there are people out there that are, like, at least catching the vibes that I'm putting down. Not that they would totally agree with me with everything, but at the very least, they were catching what I was saying,
yeah.
right? They're putting it into perspective, right?
Mm-hmm. Levi responded under Her Body, Her Choice. He says, you must have been real proud of this one, buddy. Maybe try again.
I'm going to like that comment. Which video is that under?
This is Her Body, Her Choice. I said, thanks, Levi. Maybe next time you'll actually come up with an argument instead of throwing insults.
Levi got a like. I just like Levi.
Oh, why would you do it?
Yeah. And in fact, on my side, I don't even see your response to Levi. So how about that? Yeah, Levi got...
Do you think TikTok thought I was mean? This guy says, wow, that's one of the stupidest arguments I've ever seen. Very sad. Caden also said I was going to say the same thing.
There's just a high-fiving in the comments. There was somebody who posted, I think it was a meme, saying you're getting bodied in the comments
yeah,
or something
it's
like that.
Right here.
Yeah, it's so funny. That's so good.
Mean.
Like they're winning me over with their wit and
The
humor.
funny thing is, when I saw that, there was like maybe like 4 comments, and all of them were like the stupidest points ever.
So what was surprising to me is I made a video about women are not victims, which is directly targeting like pro-life talking points, right? And this one didn't get any play from the pro-lifers, the ones I was targeting, and it's just a bunch of people being like, actually abortion's good, actually, right? Including this person who just goes, how long can you survive being frozen? What is the longest human you've known to be frozen? And their case is that because IVF, you freeze embryos, so that's totally different. Embryos can be frozen, so they're not people. We can destroy them. Right? And it's like, I'm talking about women not being victims. What are you bringing up? And so I did respond with that Captain America was frozen for 66 to 70
You
years.
got him!
Yeah.
Are they saying Captain America is not valuable?
And that's what they said. Do you understand that just like fetuses and embryos, Captain America is not a real human. So fetuses and embryos are not real humans, all right? And then there's a big conversation under that of people trying to educate this individual.
This one under dependency equals value. This is a long comment by Doug Dimmadome. Have you seen that show?
Yeah. Have I seen that show? Yeah. I'm sorry. That was mean.
That was mean, Josh.
Sorry.
You're not supposed to be mean.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be mean to you. You're right. That goes against the contract.
Against the Constitution. You're basing this in your religious beliefs, not science.
I think my comment was funny. It implies I'm getting paid.
We want to protect the child, he said that in quotes, so adopt. Instead of conceiving children, adopt one of the 300 to 400,000 children that don't have a real home, family, or love. But you won't do that. You also won't assist them in any meaningful ways. You okay with paying increased taxes to subsidize free school lunches or free childcare? It's not my responsibility to pay for the children that aren't mine. Okay, then you don't get the right to complain or speak on this topic. Why bring, I think is what he meant, a new child into the world when there are 300 to 400,000 children that don't have a family? It's not the same. That's a personal issue. If you can't love a child that isn't your blood, then you can't love in general. Notice how every single argument you can make is just broken, fundamentally flawed. We already have an overpopulation issue. We don't. Yet you don't care about the consequences of bringing new life into the world when we can't even sustain the current life. You just make up, he said a bad word, claims for, another bad words, reasons. Shut up. The thing
I love the crash out at the end.
It's a big crash. The thing that I love about this is all this is just assuming my beliefs.
Yeah.
And I didn't say any of this. And
Yep.
like this one didn't, I think it might have touched on the adoption a little bit, but to say that like I have a stance on all these things without even asking my stance is insane.
Yep.
I think one thing that's insanely flawed about this is saying we shouldn't bring more people in this world. That's why we should have abortion. These people are already in this world. That's
Yeah.
why we think that it's wrong to kill them, to take them out of this world because they're already in the world.
You'd be shocked at how many people will answer that because the fetus is inside the mother, it's not on this world.
Yep.
Right? And it's like, is there like a pocket dimension, right? Did you watch Superman from last year, 2025 Superman?
No, I'm not a nerd.
It wasn't good, but there was pocket dimensions in that. And so like, I brought this up a lot in discussions when that movie was like hot, that like, yeah, the woman's uterus is actually a pocket dimension. Okay, like that's where these fetuses are kept. It's a totally secret,
Right.
off-planet place. All right, and that's why we can kill them because they're not on the planet.
Yeah.
But like that's the same argument. You're not, and it's weird that they use the exact number 300 to 400,000. Is that what they use twice? They use that number twice instead of just saying all the kids. Like they're like very specific. There's 300 to 400,000. It's just strange to me.
I also like how he said, if you can't love a child that isn't your blood, then you can't love in general.
Yeah.
When did I ever say that?
Can you love children that aren't your blood?
I don't know. I thought the whole like abortion like argument that we've been saying is because we love the child in the womb and we don't want them to be murdered.
Yeah. Are you going to make videos in the future about you loving children or not?
No.
So under your healthcare video, Thinking Skeptically comments that, would you call it healthcare with an ectopic pregnancy? Right? And
I thought this one was actually like a good, like at least a really good faith question. I think I'd have to probably give that one more thought. I kind of want to make a video on that one because I do think that there is like some comparisons that aren't exactly fair. Like I wouldn't say like just because a life is saved that it's automatically healthcare, right?
Right.
It's like ectopic pregnancies are different because the intention isn't just to kill a child, it's to try to save the mother, and that's just the unfortunate byproduct that happens when you do that.
Yep.
However, like if a firefighter goes into a building and saves somebody, I wouldn't call that healthcare.
Right.
So although I think it's a fair question, I think I could confidently say it doesn't quite shake my argument as a whole, right? That
Right.
I don't think abortion should be considered healthcare, right? Because it's already considered healthcare. Like if you Google
lot
is
of people,
abortion
yeah.
healthcare, it would
Yep.
say yes. My whole argument that it should not be considered healthcare.
Yeah.
Just
So
like I wouldn't
think
consider those other things healthcare.
I think you and I should do a longer form. Is abortion health? Is abortion? Cut that out. Is abortion healthcare? I think that's a really important thing for us to discuss because I know that on the drive over here, you and I were talking, and we come at it with a different understanding. I don't know if we could go for like an entire 10 minutes on it, but I do think that there's enough there that we can peel apart. But no, I do like that all these comments, and you do find maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 that are actually like worth the time to like, oh yeah, that's actually thought provoking that this person asked about ectopic pregnancies, because again, it's like, yeah, I mean, if you're removing a fetus or an embryo that is already passed away, well, obviously that's a medical procedure, and yeah, that would be healthcare because you're saving the life of the mother in that place or in that instance. But if you're removing a living child and you're ending their life, should we consider murder to be healthcare? Right.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. It's an interesting question, and I appreciated that there was, even if I assume he's not on our side because his name was like skeptical thinking or something like that.
Right.
And skeptics can't be on our side. We'll echo chamber idiots over here.
Right. I think that's one thing that I did actually feel better after reading some of these comments. Not all the ones that we talk about, but there's like 1 or 2 where there'll be a large number of people just making like really, really stupid arguments that I think they're just purely making out like emotional rage, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't want, there could be like a deeper issue there, so I'll grant them some. But every once in a while there will be somebody that actually like responds and wants to keep the conversation moving,
Right.
which I think is actually really important. Like, I'm really glad that we have people that are willing to step up and like actually address the argument. Like, I think that should be encouraged.
Yeah,
Right. Like, I have
100%.
no issue with people
Yeah.
commenting, questioning my argument. I just have like, I have issues with people commenting basically just saying to shut up.
Yeah, you're a man. Shut up.
Right.
So, like, if we had a nickel for every comment, it's almost every video gets at least
literally
one.
is.
You're a
Yeah.
man. And
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. That's awesome, right? Like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do with that? So it's been less than 2 weeks since we launched this channel, right? And with all these comments and all the feedback we've gotten, I've really enjoyed like all of it, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's super fun seeing that there are people who are very passionate, even though most people are against us. It is a lot of fun watching these comments roll in. And so I would say keep commenting, right? If you do enjoy this type of stuff, subscribe. The shorter form stuff, again, this is a long form video, but the shorter form stuff is going to be a little more quickie, a little more punchy, and slightly more offensive. Well, no, I did say we should kill all the homeless.
You did
So,
say that in this video.
Yeah.
Cut back.
I'm not your trained monkey. I don't just cut back when you snap your fingers, Elijah, you prick.
So maybe they're not. It goes back and forth with like how offensive they're going to be. But overall, I mean, I'm having a fun time in the first 2 weeks, right? Nobody
Yeah.
showed up at my house yet, so that's,
Oh, shut up. They did ask where we're located.
yeah, they did. But you were kind of baiting that with I want to debate your pastor,
It was a fair
right?
question, just out of context. I was really scared.
Right? Yeah, you're just little knees shaking. Just, oh, no, they're gonna find me. They're gonna
I'll
find me.
shut up, I'll
Mom,
shut up.
Mom, please.
I did call my mom.
Did you?
I
Actually?
didn't.
Oh, you didn't.
I
Oh, that's
didn't.
good. Yeah. No, I have not told my mom about this.
Really?
Not really. I've told her like pieces, but she does not agree with my opinions. A lot of them
yeah,
about
yeah,
this
yeah.
because
That makes
she's educated.
Just a stupid little homeschooler over
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.